Good morning, everyone. It is March 23rd, 2016, and time to get after another trading day. When we look at yesterday's selling, it came late in the day, and treasuries were hit pretty hard. This area over here is support. That starts at 16. We've got the low right against 20. They wouldn't go for stops below 20, so we probably have pretty good support in the 16 to 21 area. So 17 to 21 is buy 1, and then 9 to 13 will be buy 2. Don't have a lot of news today. Didn't have a lot of news out overnight, so I think we'll be trading with the S&P, and the S&P certainly short squeeze. The news that hit yesterday on Brussels normally would send gold through the roof, treasuries higher, and the initial reaction was that way, and send equities lower. But central bank intervention, I mean the central banks, G20, it's not just the United States, it's not just the Fed, will not allow the stock market to sell if they can help it. And so we saw yesterday the buying by the 50-lot trader, very little selling done, and that's likely to continue. That's the one bright spot all central banks can point to. Well, things are pretty good because the stock market's up and might be higher. Okay, because of the way that I opened the room, we'll have interruptions with other people coming with their mics on. It's not their fault. It's just the way that we're going through it. So I'll have to jump back and forth at times. Okay, you can see resistance 29, 30, 129 even, 128.39. So 28 to the buck is resistance. So our first sell is 28 to the buck, and our second sell is 3 to 7. Today's news: new home sales is expected at 510. Thousand, and crude inventories at plus 2.5. That's kind of the default number now. Last night the APIs built 8.8. The infamous Fed's Bullard speaks at 0900 Eastern Time, and he probably has the most potential to move the markets today. I think there's one short left in the market on as far as treasuries go. Get short, see if we can't take out 28.20. If we can't take it out, pretty good support 16 to 20. We can trade from the long side. Okay, similar situation in the 30-year. We started looking, there was really pretty good support down at 161.20. We managed to make it to 17. Resistance basically starts at 162, 162.03, 162.11, and we're at 25. So a 31 to 03 sell 1, then 11 to 15 sell 2. On the buy side, I think we got a chance to go lower. I'm going to put a question mark at 21. Let's go for 13s to 17s. Let it retest the low. Get stops beneath that. Going to play for a pause day today, and then 1 to 5 for buy 2. Okay, gold got whacked last night. Really hit hard. And again, probably a little central bank intervention involved in that, but we're back down. Let's go take a look at our F1 screen to the 25 area right in here, and you can see that we have this G low at 24. We've got a W low right here at 28.50, and we're currently at 30. So gold got whacked, and so 40 is probably where best resistance is, and right now I'm guessing 25 is where support is. So we're still selling. Again, I don't think the bottom falls out of the market. So 25 to 27 buy 1, 20 to 22 buy 2, and we got this overnight low at 29. On the sell side, 35, 37, and then 39 to 41 would be the best area to get short on sell 2. For those of you that are new and not familiar with gold and with crude, there are extreme examples of go-with markets. Now, crude oil's got more volatility than gold and has for about the last year. So we like that market a little better. And the fact that the only news day of the week is Wednesday for the EIA inventory numbers. It is subject to news spikes as OPEC members try to rhetorically support the market, but you don't have to deal with news like you do in treasuries. The E-mini, the euros, and gold. And the nice thing about crude is that it just really, generally speaking, it'll move the direction. If there's more supply, it'll head lower. More demand, it'll head higher. But aside from that, you really don't have to pay a hell of a lot of attention to fundamentals. And that also eases the burden or makes it easier to trade for a beginning or a novice trader. I mean, most novice traders are well aware of the fact that they don't know jack about a hell of a lot about the markets. And that's why it's so easy to sell them a technical package. Because they know that they don't have that knowledge. But fundamentals do ultimately rule, and you have to have some awareness of it. And the awareness that you need is conditions are generally bullish or generally bearish. It doesn't have to be any deeper than that. Okay, we've got a couple of distributions lower. We came out of the middle. Got a new selling starts in D and extends. So we have 2 distributions down, so that means we should retest this low. Right over here you can see this 2-letter ledge. You can see that we do have volume against 12. So this 112 even area, plus or minus by 1. And then 111 75 by 2. On the sell side, resistance is at 20, so 20, 25, sell 1. And then 40 to 50, sell 2, as far as the euro goes. The dollar is a bit stronger against the yen and the euro overnight. While crude is lower, gold is well off, treasuries are unchanged overnight, and E-mini is trying to trade higher. So we're going to have mixed signals as the market opens this morning, and I really think a lot of it will just hinge on the direction of the E-mini. Okay, today is inventory day for crude oil. Last night the API showed a build of 8.8 million barrels, and that's privately, that's a private number, and nobody pays a lot of attention to it anymore. It causes a spike after it's released, but the focus is the EIA number. And we're in the same situation each day because of the proposed OPEC meeting where they're going to set production quotas and talk about reducing those. Nigeria will speak, Venezuela will speak, somebody will open their mouth trying to support the price of oil in here. And $40 is an important number. You go below $40, a lot of projects no longer are viable. At $40, you can produce deep Gulf prospects. A lot of different areas become viable, including our shale oil, some shale oil formations. Okay, 41.25, 41.50, sell one. 41.75, 42. There's a seller at 42. There's a buyer at 41. That's where we have been. So 40.75. I'm going to play for a little bit lower this morning because of last night's APIs, 40.50. The market is going to hit the inventory numbers sideways, trading even into them. And as the support this week has come from OPEC members saying we're going to solve this problem. Longer term, it's still a short because there's more supply than demand. Best sells against 42. Best buy is just below 41 of late. Okay, yesterday we saw after the Brussels attack, we saw big buying with a 50-lot trader in the E-mini. And he was there pretty much all day, and they never really backed away from it. The market did not explode and move higher, but it certainly backed away. And we've been talking about all week stops above 2050. They are within reach. And you can see right here that volume is moving higher in each of these distributions. So any short taken has to develop quickly, and it is a counter trend trade right now. So we're in the same spot that we were the last couple of days. Selling failure to take out the Globex high is the first short that'll present itself, and if the Globex high comes out, there's no reason not to expect to get stops above 50. So we're going to put our first sell 49 to 54. That area, we'll take a look at it. And then 59 to 64. The market's not trading higher on fundamentals. The market's not trading higher off of international events because of the terror attacks. It's trading higher because of probably remnants of a short squeeze and central bank intervention. They're not going to let the stock market go down if they have any say in the matter. First buy is 35 to 40. Then 25 to 30, back where we were yesterday. And yesterday's buy was 26 to 31. And right off the bat, we had a chance to get in there. So everything says find a place to buy it. We've got volume here in this 41 area. So 40 to 42, this high volume area, is maybe the area that we have to engage the market at. We'll see. I'd like to buy it a little cheaper than that, let them get stops below 40, but we haven't had a lot of luck being able to buy at our price when the market is moving higher. So that's what we have to get started this morning. We'll see how it pans out. The E-mini does not necessarily trade fundamentals. And the key in the E-mini is what is the 50-lot trader doing? If they won't go with a particular side of the market, the trade to that side won't develop. You need the 50-lot trader to be long or short for trades to continue to develop. It's going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get busy on that. I will be back as soon as possible.